Sometimes a man must follow a dream, even if it seems impossible. Sometimes courage must overcome doubt. Determination must overcome adversity. And in a moment of truth, inner strength must be found. Every great story begins with a dream. Every great dream can only be told through a story. This is Brandon Crawford's story.
On the stop, number 90, Brandon Crawford.
It's been a long journey from high school. 96 is when I graduated Southside High School in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I left there and was working in a factory for a while. And I ended up inducting myself into the Marine Corps in 99. Spent 4 years in the Marine Corps. Got honorably discharged in 03. And came to Ball State in 04. Took summer courses here, summer session. In 05, I had to go back home to help my mom and sister. Then moved and get situated. And I came back after I did that and came out to try out to walk on.
Marlene Mitchell, our secretary, came in and says, "Coach," I think I was only coaching at that time or whatever, and says, "There's a young man out here that'd like to speak to you about walking on." So you get a lot of people like that to come in. And I walked out and I looked at Brandon and I said, I gave him that look like, "How old are you?"
And I didn't realize at the time, on my first encounter, how old he was.
Brandon had come a long way, but what he needed was a shot.
It worked out for me. They called me back and told me we're going to try to bring you in and see how you work out. And when I got a chance to come in with the team, I was just trying to compete every day. Give it my all every day. My mom, she's always backed me 100% everywhere. When I was in the Marine Corps, when I was in high school, my sports, my mom, 100%. She always told me don't quit.
I supported him. I wrote to him and prayed for him and just, encouraged him.
She used to send me this poem, and I have back in my room, this Don't Quit poem. I used to read that every day when I was in the Marine Corps.
Brandon still had to prove that someone over 30 could compete with 18-year-olds.
At his age, he never gets tired. He doesn't get tired. He can run all day and lift. He's not an old man. He's not wore down at all.
His work ethic is unbelievable. That kid comes to work every day. There's no one that works harder on our team than he does.
He's always up in the ante because he is a competitor and he has worked as hard as anybody in this Ball State program.
This season, Brandon got the opportunity to play against Navy.
It was great. I love the atmosphere. Just me to look around in the stands and see Marines and the Navy, the former guy, uniforms. I haven't seen that in a while since I've been in the military.
It's very rarely that he does speak up, but when he speaks up, it's for the good of the cause, and everyone turns their head.
He talked to us before the game and told us what it meant to take on a team like Navy, especially coming from a military background, and the things that he was able to learn and experience.
Some of those values like accountability, determination, team. That's one thing, the Marine Corps is a team.
And how the way we win the game would be from dedication, determination, and loving each other as a team.
I thought we were a better team, and that if we gave it our all, I think we would come out victorious. And I told them that that's what I was going to do when I get on the field. I wanted them to see me give it my all.
With 2 seconds remaining, the score tied, and Navy preparing to kick a routine field goal, Brandon Crawford got into his stance and faced his moment of truth.
And I was thinking, I got to make a play. I got to make a play. So when the coaches came out and called a couple of timeouts, they set up the scheme that they wanted us to run.
He wasn't even one of the primary guys that we set up to overload the block side. He was actually the only down lineman on the other side of the center.
I was thinking, just keep my eye on the ball and watch the kicker and watch his foot. And if you get a chance, just get up there and swing for it, And I got that opportunity. And when I got in the air, I seen the ball come off his foot. I just swiped for it and hit my hand.
As a coach, I was so happy that it was him who made the block because that game meant so much to him.
I got off the field and I said, hey, that was like a made-for-TV movie or something.
We got in the locker room. It was like, man, it just hit me. Like, at the time, it was so much emotion, I wasn't even thinking about it, but then when it really hit me, I was like, wow, I just won the game, helped win the game.
The moral of Brandon's story is simple. Don't quit.
He's the reason that I think that I decided to go back to school. I've been out of school for Maybe 40 years.
He's living his dream right now is playing football, but there'll be another dream coming along, and he'll conquer that too.
And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when you're hardest hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit.